Hello guys, it's Ethna Green Living here, and I just want to show you what I am using and what I have got together so far for my astronomy unit. I will be adding more as I find other freebies or I am gifted items maybe from other homeschoolers they no longer need, etc., etc. But for those of you who missed my last video or my post on Instagram, I am doing a low spend, no buy homeschool year this year. So I want to just share with you what I have, but I want to encourage you. The message behind this is you can do a lot with a little, and you don't have to have everything, and you don't have to spend tons of money. Now, as a disclaimer, I already had the book here, so that kind of, if you truly had a no spend low buy year and didn't even have the book, which I actually have to start with, it would be a little harder. But I'm just trying to get you in the mentality of not feeling like you have to go and buy a whole bunch of curriculum every year, and or if you just can't afford it. I don't want you to feel bad, and I just want you to know you still can have a phenomenal year. Okay, with that being said, let's take a look at what I have. Okay, so we're going to start with these readers. I just went to my shelf and just checked my shelf. And so my first tip to you guys is always check your shelf, see what you already have. And then none of this is library. This is just what I have on hand. So I may or may not post that I'm looking for some space things on Facebook or Instagram. But I am going to go to the library and... yeah, but these are books that I already have here. The planets, the solar system, our solar system. Now, well, let me finish. The stars, astronaut Mae Jemison, the magic school bus blast into space, Space Busters, the race to the moon, questions and answers, space. And this is from Usborne. It's the space song Rocket Ride, so it has a CD book to it. And our main booklet for this unit is going to be this Young Explorer series, Exploring Creation with Astronomy. So these are the books that I am using for this unit. And like I said, I will be trying to go to the library. Our library has not opened back up yet due to this this COVID that's happening right now, but it is set to open up in the next 2 weeks. So these are books that I have here. This is the actual curriculum, and this is the books just to kind of go along with it. What I was going to say about the readers are, you'll see that they are very simple, because I do have multiple grades, multiple children, and I think that this is something simple and sweet that everybody can kind of read together, but then we can also try to draw or watercolor some of these pictures, and so I like books like that, and clearly my kids too, because they wrote on it. And so when I pick up books, I do like books like this. I like books with beautiful illustrations. It has facts. I love having all these little sidebars all over the place. That really makes me happy. I won't go through all of them. This one has a lot more information. So these are from K all the way up to, I think, 3rd, 4th grade level readings. They have like little numbers, and on the back it tells you what years they are. Okay. So when I went to California to the Live Ed Homeschool Conference, I got a bunch of these, and I was also gifted a few, and I have not used them all. This one I did use a little bit, let me not lie about it, but I didn't use that many pages. So what I'm going to do with this is do like a teacher's page or like a sample, and then my children can open up in their books and they can work theirs. Now, I'm trying to think about something cute here to say like astronomy. I don't have like a fancy cutter, so your girl may have to just be like normal people and use a magic marker. But these are the notebooks that they are going to do their painting and watercolor in right here. So that's that. Let's go ahead up with this bingo game. So all I did was print it out And I have to laminate it. I did not laminate it yet. This will not last a day, honey, without me laminating it. With all 4 of these, wow, okay, they would be like torn up. It would look like it's ancient, okay, and not new. So I'm gonna go ahead and laminate this. While I'm laminating that, I will be also laminating these solar system fact cards. And these, oh, what do you got, Papa?
It looks like a rose, I think.
What is it? Show us. Pull it down here so we can see it. Okay, can we
Here's
see?
what I made. I made this out of Play-Doh. It has some pinkish and some white.
It's beautiful, Papa.
And it looks like a rose.
Thank you, Papa, for sharing. Go back and finish, okay? All right, so I've got some solar system fact cards here. Oh, you made something too, Mama? Okay, Mama made something too. Oh, that's very beautiful. Good job, good job. So, okay, I've got some solar system fact cards here, and it's just a little look at all of the places. So again, I am going to laminate these as well. Oh, we got one little straggler, Mars. Okay. I have this poster that I'm probably going to frame, objects in our solar system. And then I have this one here, the size of our solar system. So those 2 I'm probably going to laminate as well, or maybe make part of the decor. I started on this decor but did not glue it down yet. The crafter in me is coming out, so I just found some papers that had sparkles, this blue and this black, and I'm going to do something with this constellation of the night stars for the constellation unit when I get to that. Also along the constellations is, or along the same lines, the same constellation. I have these, and so I'm just going to laminate these. I don't know if I'm going to put them on a ring or if we'll just try to make projects out of them. I've seen where people take little marshmallows and toothpicks and make this. They just try to replicate it. So I think I'm going to be doing that. Also, I have these same ones, constellations, but now it just has more information. So now we're getting into southern hemisphere, just the different things like that, and the myths and mythology that may go with it. So we've got that. So that's the constellations unit right there. Next up, we have just this really simple oceans and continent sheet, or continents and ocean sheet. So I thought was really cool. And we have this Oreo moon phase. This is one that probably worked for Pumpkin and my younger ones. And then my older ones they're ready for more information, or I could give them to all of them. We do not, there's no judgment for anybody and what they do and don't do, but we typically don't eat Oreos or cookies like that. So this will be really fun and really cool and exciting for us to eat them and have a reason to justify it. I've got some little, these are going to be laminated, and these are going to be like a match type game. Yeah, so there we go, we have a match. Because again, it's going to be a group study for everyone, and I want to be able to reach all the ages. So we'll do the matching here. So these are just going to get, all this is going to get into that same pile over to my left, so it can be laminated. Okay, we're getting to the nitty gritty. So next up we have this LTD Safari, or not LTD, but is it LTD tubes? And those little tubes, I'm not sure they're Safari tubes. The Safari was the one that I'm just thinking of, but they're in the tubes. And this one is dealing with all things space. So I'm definitely gonna do some just letting them play. And it was so funny because when I brought the book in, it was like, Mom, this is in the book. And so yeah, babe, it's in the book. And so that's what I'm doing, just trying. I try hard for every unit to bring the unit to life. So many of you guys have been asking me how I do unit studies, how I teach. You've been asking for more information, and I've always shied away from it, just mostly with my book hauls, what we're reading, and pictures of our handcrafts. But this year I'm trying something different, is just trying to bring you along a little bit more. So they have these to play with for their sensory bins and things like that. Oh, thank you for sharing, Pumpkin. Okay, this is really cool. I picked this up at the Goodwill. It was, I think, $3. So this was the only money that I have spent on this unit so far. It's just the $3 for this puzzle that I got last week, or whenever I went to the Goodwill and did that haul. But it's 23 inches by 16 inches. It's Assemble and Build a Rocket, and it's 12 giant pieces. And what's cool is that it's printed on both sides, and yeah, this is what it looks like. So I wanted to share that with you guys, and we're definitely going to add a puzzle. When I do projects, again, I like a hands-on, which is a puzzle, which is the little men. And these are things they're only allowed to do when we're in this subject here. And then we have this crafted. There are 2 sets, and we are going to be able to make solar systems. Last but not least, we're going to be making some Rice Krispie meteorites, star crackers and cheese, moon rocks, strawberry melon rockets, Oreo moon, we just talked about, galaxy yogurt. Oh, got it. And for some of our projects, we're going to be using clay to mold the planets, solar system bingo, planet sun catchers, galaxy rock bottles, galaxy handprints, space sensory writing trays. I'll be adding more, but this is what I have for the unit so far. So now I'm just going to go through here and just kind of see when I want to kind of do each project and each lesson with this little note tabs. Okay, this is just some of what it looks like in here. I'm using this as my spine. So when we get to lesson 6, that's when we'll bring out the Oreo cookies. So I'll just take my little notepad here and then write down, and I'll just stick it here, Oreo cookies, and things like that. So, and then when we get to the constellations, the stuff that I printed for constellations, we will go ahead and have it over here in lesson 13. So everything won't be out the whole time. However, the bingo cards will be. And then for these solar system fact cards, you get 1 card with each lesson. So lesson 7 is Mars, so I'll bring this out, and that'll be a great way to introduce that, and maybe we can watercolor it. So guys, I hope this was helpful. Let me know if you like this video. If you do, I can do more for the rest of the units that we're doing. It's really cool for me to actually, you know, sit down and plan it out in this way versus what I typically do. But I just want to remind you guys, you can do a lot with a little. Make sure you leave in the comments what crafty things you have done for this unit. And until next time.